Okay, let me show you how to manage a couple of things and how to buy into Bittrex. First, this is where you start. This is the main hub. Basically, is right here. So when you click on here, you're gonna come to where all the trading is done, or where all the information is. Basically, you would put here in the search bar, if you want to put NXT or whatever information you want to get, you put that in, and notice that NXT pops up here. Click on NXT and it'll take you exactly to everything that's going on with NXT, where it's at right now, how much it's worth, and how to buy it, and everything else. Once you have that information, you want to get more. Let's go to wallets. This is where you need to have your money. This is your wallet. How to put money into your account? Go to the plus sign here. It's going to give you an address, right? So here you can deposit Bitcoin. Here is your address. Here is your QR code if you need it. So you can just copy and paste that. If you need an address for Litecoin, Dogecoin, whatever coin, you just click on the plus sign here, and that'll give you an address for that particular coin. Here you have all your information: what are pending withdrawals, what are pending deposits, pending history, pending deposit history, and everything else. Everything that you do on here is going to be recorded. So if we go back to NXT, so you look here. It's going to tell you what available balance you have, how much you have in Bitcoin. It's going to tell you right here, 0.137. Okay, and now that is what you can use if you want to buy anything or part of it. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back to NXT. I'm going to buy some NXT. Notice up here, it's telling you it already went up a penny. It was at 12 cents, and I didn't have the money to buy it. Right up here, it's telling me money wise is 13 cents now. It's at 15.20, and we're gonna pick this up. So I want to buy NXT. So we go on this side, we want to buy NXT. We click on the price, and it's going to tell you whether you want to buy it at the last price, at the bid price, or at the asking price. And up here you can see what is the bid price, what is the bid price, what is the asking price. You can see how it went high and low. It was at 14 at a high, it was at 9 at a low. It is presently at 13 cents at 15.29. So these are the Bitcoins that I already have in here. And it's going to be good until I cancel it. All right, I could put it as good as cancel, or as an immediate or cancel. So default is good as canceled. All right, I can set the terms as to when I want it to stop. So I'm going to put in here what I have, 0.13700, and if I say buy NXT, it's going to buy it at 15.31. It's going to give you now here what are the parameters. You got a quantity of 892 at 15.31. Subtotal is 13666, and from 13367. The commissions is telling you what the commissions are, and verify that all orders are what you want, and press confirm. Tells you that the NXT buy was placed, and your order is 892 units of NXT at 15.31 per unit has been placed. So that's how you basically buy anything here. You just go and figure out where the information is, and then you buy it here. If you want to sell, then you go down this side, and you're going to put in here how many NXT you have to sell. It's going to tell you what the price is and how much Bitcoin you're going to get. Okay, so that's on the sell side on this side. So we're on the buy side here. So now we're going to wait and see what happens with this. Here's telling you how it's partially filled. If you're working with the signals for cryptocurrency community with Scott Withers, here are a couple of points that you want to take into consideration. Right now we're in pre-launch until December 1st. So we're giving you free trades that you could try out and see how this works. But some of these trades are going to be long-term, and some of them are going to be short-term. Like the one I just placed with NXT is going to be at the end of, will materialize by the end of December or the beginning of January. Depends. I could cash out at any given time depending on how it grows, and you should be, try not to go too crazy and trying to get 5% to 10%, because things can go up really fast and they can go down just as fast. So you never know. So you may just want to get out once you've gotten a nice little percentage of interest that you've accumulated. Also, only place about 10% of your total bank. And what we mean by that is if you have $1,000 and only put $100 on the first one, and then really it's 10% of 900. It's not 10% of the whole thing. It's going to be 10% of 900. So the next trade would be like $90. And then you keep going down that way. You know, that's just so that you always have a little bit of money that you could trade with, and so you don't, you know, lose out and just place and just basically only have 10 trades if you have $1,000, for example. Now, right now you're getting free trades. When we start the trading, and we already started it, it's going to be trade number 1, trade number 2. They will be outlined as such as trade 1, trade 2, etc., etc. And you will be getting this information, you know, through the Telegram app. You know, so be aware of what's going on with the Telegram app. Your subscription payment will be due by December 1st and every 1st of the month. You know, so if you don't have it in, you will not get your trade information. You know, so you will be excluded if you don't get it in there by then. You know, so those are just a quick couple of points, and we will put out more videos on how to manage and how to trade back and forth. Okay, so this is Edwin Cabrera signing off here in Manassas, Virginia.